Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit today about motivations and the reason for training, for doing all this stuff, okay? And a lot of people, they go on for years and years working out, doing the same workout maybe sometimes, or even if they're changing, that's fine, but they don't really know why they're doing it. Or sometimes their motivations are a little misplaced, let's just say. Okay, and ultimately, what you're going for, whether you know it or not, okay, you're going for a feeling. Okay, as simple as that. You're going for a feeling, and that feeling you're going for is you in your natural state. Okay, this is gonna start sounding a little weird here, but just bear with me. Okay, now when we have spent a lifetime of being conditioned, don't do this, don't do that, don't think this, don't think that, this is wrong, whatever. When you watch little kids playing, I'm talking like toddlers here, things like that, they're not worried about what anyone thinks. They are free spirited, they just do what they want, okay, they don't care. And as time goes on, we get conditioned, or, we're not allowed to do these things, say these things, think these things, whatever. And all this crap builds up and up and up. You start living your life for other people, you start worrying about what's cool, what's not cool, and this and that, and what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. Um, you get to a certain point in your life, and you feel you have to have these things. You have to go to this, join this organization or whatever. And you can't. You spend the rest of your life not being yourself, essentially. Okay, when you work out and you do it properly with the right mindset, you go back to that feeling that you had when you were very young. That feeling of being a free spirit, of not having any limitations, of not worrying about what other people think. Okay, it's just you. That's you in your natural state. It's just like when people talk about this. It's a euphoric feeling when you work out. Okay, um, at least to me anyway, to my way of thinking, um, that's really what you're going for. And that's why oftentimes in my workouts, when I work with clients and things, I show them to do certain movements which are almost like, childlike movements, like bear crawls and crab crawls and that kind of stuff, or inchworms and, things like that. And or even when we do the qigong movements, where we talk about the prenatal breathing, prenatal, like a baby. Watch a baby breathing. Watch his stomach, her stomach, whatever. It'll go out as they inhale and back in as they exhale. Okay, and you'll see the stomach moving. They're not breathing with their chest, shallow breathing. They're breathing properly. Watch them do a squat. Next time you watch a toddler's playing around, watch them do a squat. It'll be a perfect squat, I guarantee it. Okay, feet flat on the ground. Okay, everything, because they haven't been conditioned to think that they can't move a certain way, they can't walk a certain way. You know, one thing I teach people as well is a rooted walking. Walking outside in the trails and bike paths or whatever. Okay, and maintain that kind of bent-legged, rooted walking. Okay, push up with your toes more than a hard heel strike. These are things that kids do. Okay, it may sound kind of funny, but we are trying to, in many ways, revert back to being kids because they got the right idea. They haven't been conditioned yet. They haven't been corrupted yet. Okay, and that's what we're going for. Okay, and this feeling when you achieve it on a regular basis, it changes your life. You learn to live in a more balanced way. Okay, things that used to bother you don't bother you anymore. You learn to not give a crap what other people might think. Okay, now okay, I know you can't just um, do anything you damn well please anytime you want to. That we have rules in our society, and I understand that. Okay, but you know, people are so self-conscious, worried about what everyone else thinks, and they don't live for themselves. When you achieve this feeling, this balanced feeling of being in your natural state, okay, you will, um, these things won't bother you anymore, okay, and you will feel like a free spirit again, okay, and you know, there are many health benefits to working out, of course. Lower blood pressure, increased energy, better strength, bone strength, all these things. They're all valid reasons. But that feeling, getting that feeling, walking around 24 hours a day with that feeling, and just being in that kind of state, that's something that's just indescribable. If as an adult, many of you maybe have never felt that before. Maybe you haven't felt that since you were a little kid. But when you feel it as an adult, all I can say is it's a pretty awesome feeling. And even more so than the health benefits, I'd say that your mental and psychological well-being and happiness is the most important thing. With that, everything else falls into place. And if you get that on a regular basis, that feeling, then your happiness level, your contentment, everything will go up. Your relationships will improve. All these things, right? And because you will see things clearly. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to go over that. I hope I didn't sound a bit too spiritual or too weird here. Okay, but if you do it and you have that in mind, next time you work out, have that in mind. Go for this feeling. You're gonna get a lot more out of it. Just trust me, you will. Okay. So, if you like this video, want to see some more of it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. That's In Home Trainer Oakville. And also visit my website, please, at www.chriswongfitness.com. Thank you.